So as mentioned yesterday that we will see Bitcoin moving towards $72,000, and of course first would be the breaking of 70. We did see it hitting $70,000. It's 69,999. In other exchanges it is $70,000, so we can call it $70,000 plus. It did turn out to be $70,000 on future trading on Binance, but 70K is done. Now we can expect it to continue its journey towards $72,000, something that I had mentioned yesterday. And based on charts now, as we are going off completely based on charts, that is the overall case scenario. And I don't see anything else apart from the fact that right now the price is getting pushed. But of course, we need a break above 70 in order to see that this thing is actually moving. So the targets are very simple. It is the first is 72, and then after that we can see it getting stretched towards $75,000. So it will cool off around 74,500, something like that. But of course, first attempt is towards 72 if we are talking about the upper side story, and Bitcoin is continuing towards that. If Bitcoin goes back below, just a second, if it goes back below $68,000, and right now it is sitting at 68,559, so it is sitting in a place where we can actually talk about decision making, and of course it is moving dramatically, which means that it dropped to $66,000, and this is a 30-minute candle, so this is a 1 hour story. It's extremely volatile, and that's why I mentioned that yesterday. I don't hold big bags in such kind of markets, and even if I'm holding, I use stop losses. I don't go naked. The reason for it is very straightforward, that if you are not using a stop loss, this thing can really snipe it off and you wouldn't even realize it. But anyway, we are trading, so from trading's perspective, it needs to hold this $68,000 and it should not live under it. If it starts living under it, then it goes back to the case scenario where it will go and check $64,000 and all that. That wouldn't mean that it has turned bearish. As I have mentioned, that the bearish case scenario, it needs to go towards its previous low, which is $59,000, then break that and then go towards 57 and declare that now it is bearish. And that is too far, so it is really awful, but unfortunately that is how it is, because as I mentioned, Bitcoin created one big move in one big candle, which was from $69,000 to $59,000. This move, this is what has broken the overall structure of TA, technical analysis. When you're looking at the graph, we could have had closer targets, closer zones, but when this thing happens, it basically breaks the overall structure. So that being said, we are expecting it to go towards up. For it to go towards 72, it needs to break $70,000, and we talked about 70. That is done. If you are looking at the lower direction, your first indication is the breaking of 68. Once it goes below 68 for more than 8 hours, that would indicate that now it is trying to go and test 64 again. And then it would make an attempt to go up. It wouldn't go bearish, because for bearish, I have told you that it needs to go below 59. Then we will start considering the bearish case scenario. In this price zone, it can literally go up to $60,000 and still turn around. That's how it is, because of this one move that it has done. So be extremely careful. It is an extremely volatile market. The market can literally move $4,000 to $5,000 in 1 hour, and it can move $10,000 in 4 hours or 6 hours. It wouldn't mind doing that. So you are dealing with institutions here. Keep that in mind, and they are doing this for decades in Forex and stocks. So it wouldn't be a problem for them to do it here. It's a child's play. So be careful. For now, we are expecting a upper trend rather than a downward trend. If you're looking for a summary, which direction we are expecting an upper trend, and we are expecting the 70K to break, so we could go towards 72 and 74 and all that.